Hello Ipswich, it's Jennifer Howard here. I just wanted to touch base with you quickly. It's a very exciting weekend coming up because we're seeing some lightening of those restrictions that we've been living under. So starting tomorrow, starting Saturday, we're allowed to travel up to 50 kilometres away from our home base, provided it's with our household members. If you live alone, you can go with one other individual and you can have a picnic or you can do something outdoors up to 50 kilometres away from your home base. If you own a motorbike or a jet ski or a boat, you are allowed to now use those for recreational purposes starting tomorrow. And we can also go shopping for non-essential items starting tomorrow. So I had to go into the mall to get my flu shot this week, and I went into Terry White Kmart, and big shout out to Bob Slater for being gentle with the needle with me. He's a lovely guy. When I was in the mall, I had a chat to a few of the small businesses in there, and you know, long before COVID, these businesses have been doing it tough. As many Ipswich people know, the CBD has been pretty well bereft of people for far too long. So when it comes to shopping for those non-essential items, can I ask you to consider shopping locally? You know, go into Trottybeck and buy your mum a present for Mother's Day. There's some gorgeous stuff in there, and you know, the top of town's got some beautiful stores in there, and it's just a lovely place to go. These businesses have stuck with us through thick and thin, and I think it would be really good if we could, you know, shop locally and support those businesses wherever we can. So it's the 1st of May. That's the beginning of Domestic and Family Violence Awareness Month. We would normally be participating in some public events. Our local DVAC runs some fantastic public events in raising awareness. Obviously those things can't happen. We can continue to show our support though. We can, you know, be very aware of the scourge. We can share things on social media. And we can keep it forefront in our mind when we're dealing with friends and family members. You know, like, there are signs, and we know what those signs are, and we need to lean in wherever we can, because we're seeing horrific stories continually and in the paper, and I for one am sick of it. We all have a role to play in this, and I think that, you know, be mindful during May wherever you can of how we need to continue to raise awareness about eradicating this scourge in our society. On Monday, the 4th of May, it's Labor Day. This will be the first year in such a long time that I won't be marching with my union and showing my support for the exceptional work that they do. I don't know, you know, whether you yourself are, you know, a member of a union. I know many people aren't these days, but you know, I think about those retail workers. I think about the frontline workers and the nurses in recent times, and every day the wardies, all of the social workers, and the people that are looking after Queenslanders every single day. And many of the rights that they have in the workplace are there because of unions. So, you know, if you're out having a picnic on the weekend, you know, spare a thought for those people. The Queensland Council of Unions are asking you to show, you know, your support for Labor Day by using the hashtag Labor Day 2020, and I know that's something that I will definitely be doing. We've had a couple of days in a row of 0 new cases of COVID in Queensland, and we are doing an exceptional job of you know, really controlling the spread of this virus, and that's something that we should all be absolutely proud of. So enjoy those lightening of those restrictions. Enjoy it. It's a reward. You deserve it. But please, social distancing is still key. Yeah, that is key to everything that we do. Keeping that social distancing, washing our hands with soap, and just being mindful all the time that we have a role to play. It's worked so far. The Premier, the Chief Health Officer, the Minister for Health have all done an exceptional job in leading Queenslanders through this sort of maze that we've been through, and this new world order, as we call it. So thanks again for your work. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll look forward to catching up with you all soon.